my dear people of the once independent state of the Southern Cameroons. Today is Monday, the 22nd of September 2020. And I'm coming today for us to examine the situation across the Mungo. I know that there are a lot of us who are wondering at the numerous calls that we are sending out to say our people should stay clear of whatever is happening across the Mungo. My concern today is more those of our people who are living in the 8 regions that make up La République du Cameroun. You should note that inasmuch as it is very important to show solidarity and participate in whatsoever the people in the area where you live are doing, it is also very, very necessary for each and every one of us to examine exactly how our people, our neighbors of La République du Cameroun have been behaving since the outbreak of the ongoing conflict in the once independent state of the Southern Cameroons. For those of them who are on our territory, their activities have been characterized more by either betrayals, characterized more by either fighting against us, doing everything to stem our desire to really break free, and doing everything possible to sabotage our movement. And so I believe that we, as gentlemen and women, should not follow in that footstep. What we simply need to do for those who are on the territory of La République du Cameroon, stay home on Tuesday, the 22nd of September. Don't go out there and get involved in any way. Do not participate in any forms of betrayal. Do not participate in any forms of sabotage against that movement. And do not equally participate in the movement. Stay at home, stay safe. Because one thing I like us to know is that because the soldiers, the authorities of La République du Cameroun do not consider us as human beings, they will be out there trying to identify any one of us, any citizens from the Southern Cameroons, and when they apprehend you, you will not be treated the same like they treat their citizens. You are likely to be killed. And if you're not killed, you are likely to go to prison and never be let to go. Because we have seen that when there were demonstrations there previously, organized by Mr. Kamto, a good lot of people were arrested and accused of insurrection. But they have all long been released. All released. And even when they decided to shoot, they shot at them with rubber bullets. And we noticed that people like Mr. Njamin, Celestin, and others, very quickly recovered. But when they have to do with the people of the Southern Cameroons, you know it is for the kill. You know they will use the most extreme, or they will use the extreme measures at their disposal. For that reason, we are urging all of you, our people of the Southern Cameroons based in La République du Cameroun, stay clear of those demonstrations. I think this is absolutely important for each and every one of us. And then on the other side, on the territory of the Southern Cameroons, of course, it's clear that you are not going to participate in anything because there is nothing being organized on this day on our territory. It is true that the 22nd of September was specifically picked because of the remarkable activities of our Takimbans on the 22nd of September 2017. And so because they always try and use every means to distort our history, let them do what they want to do on this day. We are doing nothing on this day on our territory. October 1 is approaching. That is our big day. And definitely we should be putting all our efforts towards that. Someone asked on the comment section on this platform what I had to say about the recent resolution, the draft resolution being sponsored by some 13 senators of the U.S. Congress. What I must say is that that particular resolution, as far as I'm concerned, is a landmark. It's a very, very important document. You will note that for the first time, the senators or the representatives of the people of the United States have not simply written to condemn what is happening on the ground. They have this time specifically directed the State Department. That has not happened before. They've given power, they've empowered the State Department to take some very important measures. And those measures are definitely, meant to see how to check the excesses that are ongoing on the territory of the once independent state of the Southern Cameroons. And that is absolutely important. They have also given directives to the international community, and you should be able to understand that those directives are aimed at the United Nations permanent representative at the United Nations, as the United States permanent representative at the United Nations, definitely getting how to understand the need to push the UN Security Council to take a resolution. And all of this coming on the heels of the vote at the UN General Assembly to enlist the responsibility to protect on the agenda. I mean, it's very, very, very remarkable. So I think that these are things that we need to take into consideration and know that whatever the case, our efforts are paying off. And we must continue to fight. We must continue to work very hard. This resilience will pay off. With endurance, we are going to make it. I don't want to make this communication long because it is specifically meant to get each and every one of us understand how to conduct ourselves regarding these demonstrations over in La République du Cameroon on Tuesday, that is tomorrow, the 22nd of September. When I come back the next time for us to talk, I have not forgotten that we have to talk about this whole concept of the responsibility to protect. To God be the glory.